Hello, this is our first video of our Lenten practice called Breaking the Chains. As you can see, I have my chain right here, which was just created from a PDF file. If you don't have the PDF file, you can send me an email at gbakos@bathucc.org, and I'll be happy to send that over to you. So today we're going to break this chain together, and I'm going to give you an introduction to just a couple of things, and then we'll be together every Sunday. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to break that very first chain, which is Ash Wednesday. Your strip looks like this, and each strip has a practice on it. And today there's a practice that says hold 30 seconds of silence. Read Matthew 6:19 through 21, and there's a prayer which we'll do at the end. Before I introduce the practice of breathing, I just wanted to give you a few tips. So if you're unsure of what 5 minutes looks like or 30 seconds looks like, as we get on in the practice, it does get a little bit longer. If you breathe in, and then you do it again. That's right about 10 seconds. Each breath in, each breath out. And it's a good way to keep our breath nice and measured. So in for 5 seconds, out for 5 seconds. Now you'll see on here that it has a note to breathe in life and breathe out death. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that because it comes from this idea that is a Buddhist practice called Tonglen. Now, I happen to like the way the Buddhist practice puts it a little bit better, so I'll explain it to you. In that practice, you would breathe in death and breathe out life. And the reason I like that just a little bit better is because we, in this moment, are taking on the world and then breathing out goodness. We're taking on pain and breathing out light and goodness into the world. And I really love that. But you can do it whichever way makes more sense to you. I think the makers of the Salt Project were thinking about if we breathe in life, we breathe in healing for ourselves, and we breathe out death and we let that go. I think both practices are valuable, but I wanted to give you an idea of what another practice might be. So in just a moment, you're going to see these beautiful cherry trees, and that little video lasts 30 seconds. So that's your perfect moment of silence. So in this moment, take a deep breath, and let's be silent for 30 seconds. And one more deep breath in. The reading that it's asked for us today comes from the Gospel according to the School of Matthew, chapter 6, and verses 19 through 21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust consume, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust consumes, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. I love that. Thinking about letting go of the stuff that consumes us and that can be consumed. And instead, thinking about giving our heart and our treasure and our lives to what will be with us in the afterlife, wherever and whatever that may be. I think that's really beautiful. Please take a moment and pray with me. Loving God, this Lent, help us change our lives. Break the bonds of apathy, self-absorption, and despair. Free us for heavenly treasure. For where our treasure is, there our heart will be also. Amen. I hope that you'll join us this evening for our Ash Wednesday service. If you can, I found the best way to get ashes is to just take a little square of paper. You can see in there I did it. And just burn it, and you'll have just enough ashes that you would be able to mark the sign of the cross on your forehead. You could also just use a little bit of oil. That service will premiere tonight at 7 p.m. and we hope you'll join us. I will see you again on Sunday, and we'll continue each Sunday after that. May the peace of Christ be with you.